And we are back. Why wouldn't we be back? Let's get into some of these body cam reactions, man. Before I go any further, big shout out to David Lowboy. Thanks so much for the donation. Carmen Griffith, supervisor. Thank you so much for the donation. Keisha Garrett, I appreciate you. Donna Levine, thank you so much. Also with the PayPal. I don't want to miss anybody. We've got Robert Osborne. Thank you so much for that donation, guys. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you so much. PayPal, Cash App, all that's right there. If you're not going to hit that, hit the like button for a player. I'm just happy that you're here. We have an AutoZone employee. It says battery bonanza ends in handcuffs. I have no clue. Was he in there stealing batteries? Did he commit a battery? Let's go ahead and get to it. Links in the description. If you're not here for the commentary, click that. Don't come back. I only do these for my audience. Let's not waste no time, guys. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's go.
What's going on, man? What's that? What?
They called you for me. I guess they feel like I was stealing, so they want me to do what you do.
They did.
I'm gonna be right here. I ain't
Want to go in there with me?
I'm gonna be right here. Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, we'll go in there with you.
Nah, brother. If they called the police, they didn't feel like you was stealing. They got some evidence that you was stealing. If they called the police, come on.
That's why I ain't leave.
Yeah.
He said I could go, but I ain't going nowhere, man.
Well, so what happened? What did they say?
They done lost conviction people, and we was doing refunds. I was taking, like, if I do a person refund, it's a certain customer.
Yeah.
He come here on the regular. For some reason, he always picked me to do his refund. So I got used to him coming, so I kept doing the refund for the battery.
Yeah.
But sometimes he would come out, instead of him waiting for me to get him the money back, he'll be like, hey, man, I'm going to put my battery in the car, just bring me the money. And I told him straight up, like, it'll look just as crazy if I go in the register to get money with the receipt and just walk out the door. So I put it in my pocket. He would give me a $5, $10 tip every time he come, and that's what that. And I told him.
Oh, so you was in on it? Is that basically what you explaining?
They showed cameras of me putting it in my pocket on inside the store, but I'm like, well, what's the picture of me outside the store once I leave? Well, we can't show you that, or we don't have that. Yeah. So I'm like, well, that's on the one side of the puzzle. Yeah. But I told them, man, y'all doing their job. It's no hard feelings. That's why I'm not running nowhere. I'm not and make myself look like a suspect. That's why when you pulled up, I gave you my ID.
I appreciate that. Yeah. We'll just let us talk to him real quick.
You want me to stay? How you want me to do it?
Yeah. You stay here for a second.
What did he think he was doing? You know what I mean? Because what he explained right there was hella shady.
Somebody called.
Oh, hey, how are you, sir?
Hey.
Doing good, man.
What's going on?
So, not much. The loss prevention manager, Hector, just steps in the back. He's on his way back up.
Okay.
Basically, we had an employee who admitted to $943 in theft over the course of, call it, 30 days.
Okay.
Hector has a statement and all the supporting documentation right here that he's going to get to you. I think he's on his way up.
Okay.
So I'll go grab him. Thank you.
Yep. What's going on?
Yeah, well, sir, I'm the regional loss prevention
manager.
So the gentleman is sitting outside, probably on his bench.
Yeah.
While he was working for us, he completed these fraudulent refunds of the parts. He returned them for that dollar amount.
Mm-hmm.
And then I called the customer. Customer said they didn't do a return. And he took the money. I have it all in color. And kept the money and put it in his pocket.
Okay.
This young lady, she's already gone. But I'd like to file charges, but I can do that, at a later date.
Yeah.
Because she split the money with him on that transaction.
See, it was a few of them. He telling people that he knows. Man, I'm trying to tell you. You listen here. You got to leave the ghetto there. Don't bring it into your workplace. Sounds to me like that's what this man was doing. He's telling people he knows. Hey, come on up to AutoZone, man. You return something, and I'll split the money with you. That's what it sounds like to me.
But I have multiple transactions where he did it. And that's his name, Jordan.
So the person would come in for a refund You give him the refund money, and he would just put it in his pocket instead of.
So a customer would come in, like for example, a battery went out on their car.
Yeah.
They came in and they thought they had the battery on the warranty.
Yeah.
So in reality, we're just supposed to give them a different battery.
Yeah.
So he would give them a different battery, but not run it through the system and only do a return.
Okay.
Like let's say if you came in and said, "Hey, I don't want your battery anymore, to go to advance."
Yeah.
So just give me my money back.
Yeah.
So in reality, he should have given the money back,
Right.
but what he did, he's let him take our battery and then pocket the money.
Okay.
So he pocket the money for about that we can prove about $900.
Okay.
So I talked to him. And this is a Q&A that I did with him, question and answer. He signed it, he gave it, where he, kind of BS the kind of story he told me, but video doesn't lie.
Yeah.
Take the money, put it in his pocket. And he claimed that he met somebody outside and did that person.
Of course you
Did you
did.
confront him about taking the money like in his pocket? And he said, "Yeah,
I
you
did.
did."
He did put it in my pocket, but then he would say I went outside and met somebody and gave it to him.
Yeah, that's what he just told me too.
Yeah.
Why you don't? Well, damn, what you was home?
Yeah, you called me up there.
I thought you was at work. But
I'm
they
his
don't.
wife.
They
Sorry.
don't. They don't show me outside the store giving
That's his wife. Okay, come on, let's keep watching.
customer his money on his with his receipt. Back into them with his receipt,
Right.
and then on top of that,
She's standing there like she's security or something.
every refund, regardless of what it is, if it can be a piece of candy, every refund that is done, a manager have to put their code in.
Okay.
A regular crew member, which what I am, I can't do no refunds regardless of what it is without a manager putting their code in and approving it. So whatever they had a sit down with the manager before I got here, but as I come in, the manager walking out of the door. So then he's like, where we seen where this manager, well, they couldn't tell me too much because it's somebody else. I'm just moving to the sun of my eye because it's somebody else's personal information. So they was like, well, we see her on one of the cameras. We see her giving she did the refund, but she put something to the side and give you the rest. I'm like, well, so what are you asking me? Everything can nothing be done in this store without a manager verifying it. I don't see y'all calling the police on her. So what's the difference? What's the difference between me and her? Because if I was doing something wrong, that basically means two can play that game because it takes two people to complete one transaction to refund.
Okay.
So why is it just me and not her? Not throwing her under the bus. Not saying she done something wrong, but
Yeah. Not throwing her under the bus as you throw her under the bus. This is a horrible explanation. His explanation is somebody else did it. So why you messing with me? And he's trying to act like he didn't have nothing to do with this little hustle he was doing. You know what I mean? Pointing at somebody else for what you're doing is not ever going to help you.
if I know cameras in here, why am I doing this?
That's a good question.
He'll tell you how I damn sure ain't flossing no money around the damn house.
If it's like a miscommunication or a mistranslation of anything, we'll figure it out.
You want to fill out a statement?
Yeah.
You guys looking to press charges?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just give me a second. Let me go get some. 1 second.
I told them everything they needed to know.
Yeah.
And that's
I'm a store manager, so I know that an employee can't do it by itself.
But you are a store manager of what store? Of this store or the store you work at? Okay, because if you just a store manager someplace else, that ain't got nothing to do with this particular store. So what you think you doing here? You think you helping? You should be shutting up. You should be quiet, just shutting up, standing off to the side, looking like security, man.
It's to the
Did you
table.
tell the other deputy that as well?
Yeah,
Okay,
I gave him my ID when he pulled up. So
No,
he
and
pulled
did
up.
you tell him that it takes two people to do a transaction for a refund?
No, I
No.
didn't tell him.
Okay,
It
I'll let
just
him
came
know.
out as we was talking. But
Okay.
you know, I ain't had. I told him I fell into it, so I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I
Fell
should have been
into it.
smart. And as I was on the phone with her, I was
Just
like,
fell into it. Ain't it crazy when you just fall into fraud?
yeah, and thank God she the one that asked me to come and work early.
He's saying it takes a manager to do any returns.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you got to put the code in.
Are you?
Even
I'm his
that's my
wife.
wife.
I'm a store
Even-
manager
just
at
say-
McDonald's. So
Just
yeah.
say if you bought this soda and you came back because you want to return it for its flat or whatever reason. Once I do the refund, especially, I take it back. If it's a certain amount, like anything over $30 or $40, you got to have a manager have to put their code in. So no transactions have been done without somebody putting their code in.
So the person.
So before I let that cop talk, so he's got this thought out. Sounds like it makes sense. Let's keep watching. Let's run it back here. He's got this thought out, so it sounds like it makes sense. Let's keep listening.
Oh, I take it back. If it's a certain amount, like anything over $30 or $40, you got to have a manager have to put their code in. So no transactions have been done without somebody putting their code in.
So the person who purchased the stuff, he would come back and try to.
He would return. He would do battery returns. He been coming forever. Like this, nothing new. He knew that. The store manager know that. Like this person doing this is nothing new. But they see her taking money, and they see me coming out here. But you see me in the store. But what about me outside? Like you only show me half of the picture.
I don't know how that's relevant.
It's a whole book. Stop showing me 2 pages, and you know what I'm saying?
I mean, but still, like at the end of the day, what's the benefit of bringing the money out here? I don't.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing I said. I should have been smarter than that.
Sure should have. Sure should have.
If I'm doing a refund, why you ain't staying right there to get your money?
Yeah.
With your receipt. You know, right. I said that earlier. So
you didn't. So you're smart enough to have this whole justification and defense over here in your brain, but you wasn't smart enough to be like, yo, why I gotta come outside? Like, nah, bro, you knew what it was. You was in on it. Now the jig is up. Come on.
That did, and it's in my report. I told him the same thing. You know, that didn't seem right, but I guess that's part of his.
So did you come out here and give him the money then?
Every time.
How much was it, like total?
Well, it just wasn't one situation. This was just
yo. Why don't she chime in and explain the situation since she's the McDonald's manager and think that got something to do with it?
I mean, we return thousands of batteries, thousands of anything a day. But it always been the same person. It always been the same guy. Even they know that. Everything we talk about is documented on there. It always been the same person.
I can't do those yet. Not yet. That's right. Oh, okay.
All right. So just from my understanding again. So the customer would come in with the old battery, say, I want a refund. You would give him the new battery and keep, instead of giving him the cash back, you would keep the cash as well in his own pocket.
Yes, sir.
He says he goes out there. I mean, it doesn't make sense anyways, but he says he goes out there and he gives him the cash. If he does, he does. Regardless, he's still keeping the money.
Of course.
So
I wouldn't keep
multiple times?
Yes, sir.
How many total?
That I have on video 5 times.
In 30 days? In the last 30 days of today?
30 days. Yes,
sir. All the same person?
No, all different random customers.
Okay,
right.
So it wasn't the same customer.
Right.
All right.
And then if you don't mind, just for formalities for us, he's a district manager. If you can terminate him, he knows he's getting terminated because we called you guys, but we still have to formally has to say it to him.
Okay.
So right. It probably was a manager that was in on it with him. So it was you and him. Both of y'all had this little hustle where with returns, you pocket the money. Okay, this is a retail environment and is very, very common in spots. Cell phone stores, this is very, very common. Come on.
All right, yeah.
So I'll just give you this. This is your information here, and then a description of what you think happened and what your truth is.
Like, man, we don't need a hash brown or an apple pie or the nuggets or the fries. Ma'am, all this work you doing over here helping with this case, you just make sure that the ice cream machine is working over there in the McDonald's you work at. I'm a manager. Okay, thanks, ma'am.
You can take it. You can take a minute.
Feel that out. You write better than me, Dave.
Well, she can't really do that.
Yeah.
You have
Now, what else you want her to do for you, man? What else she need to do for you, brother? You a grown man. Sign your own name.
Your own words, sir.
So it was multiple different people.
You fill it out
the
for me,
same
baby.
person.
But
Baby.
the other ones he showed, I told him it wasn't adding up because the last ones I did that I'm aware of, I said all you had to do is call and verify. It's basically that easy. But I don't know if that was done, because if it was done, it would have been the knowledge that it was an actual return. But the main dude that I've been talking about the whole time is the same person that we always aware of.
The video and the pictures and stuff of you like putting the money in your pocket.
I told him I didn't deny that, because I said, like I've been saying, and they can approve what I'm saying. I said, yeah, I should have did that. That might make it look fishy, but I met him right there. So y'all showing me putting it in my pocket right here.
Like,
why y'all won't show me?
What's the benefit like bringing it out here rather than just putting it in the
Like I said, I should have called on to that too, because most likely he felt like I was an easy target, and he started the routine. Because they even know I don't know this person outside of AutoZone. Maybe he started a routine and act like I was an easy lick. I mean, I'm quite sure you know what lick means. I was an easy target. So and he come on the regular, but there's 4-5 times. They may not be the exact number, but I just say 4-5 times when he would come do the refund. But hey, I'm gonna fix this on my car. Just bring me the money and the receipt. So I still come out here and do it.
So that's what it was. He said he would fix it.
Yeah, and that's in my.
What about the other people, though?
But that's what I kept, like I was saying to you.
Just a poor victim of circumstance.
I've been saying the same thing to them. I don't know what y'all got going on with other people, because every other one I will recall, and if it's recent, I will recall. So I mean I don't know, but either way it go, man, I'm not hiding, I'm not running, because I damn sure ain't got the money that it add up to. She'll tell you that money damn sure ain't coming home. I can tell you that much.
What is the money? I'm curious, because if they they bring in an old battery and they return it for a new battery, where's any money?
Batteries was being returned, but they said there was no financial swap because they see me put the money in my pocket, but not showing the video, or they didn't discuss the video.
What I'm saying is I don't understand where the money is coming from in general. Like if someone comes in with this and says, I want to return this, and you give them a new battery and they walk away, where's the money? I don't understand. That's only
under warranty swap.
Where's the money come from?
So you can, if your battery under warranty, you can either get a warranty swap for a new battery, or you can get a full refund, either or. It's whichever one you choose. But if you no longer want that battery because it's a piece of battery, most people gonna want their money back. Like
so they get a refund and then they go and buy a different.
They can, but not. That's just.
See, I get to the point to where you pocket the money, sir.
But that's an option. But you have an option to get a warranty swap for a new battery, or if you realize AutoZone batteries is a piece of shit, you get your full refund and go to Walmart and buy whatever you choose, or do whatever you choose to do.
Thanks, ma'am. We appreciate that over there. We appreciate it.
The money. So it's either or.
But you said he was coming out to put a new battery in the car. So he must have purchased one from here.
Yeah,
so
under warranty. Yeah, because for anything to be returned, you either got to have a receipt or a warranty. So once you bring me your battery and it's acknowledged that your battery is under warranty and can be swapped or returned, that's the only way we can go to the next process.
Then where does the money come from? Like what? If you're swapping out batteries, there's no money in batteries.
If we're swapping out batteries.
So,
if you're getting a full refund.
But my point is that if he came in and he got his battery and he got a new battery because he was putting it in the car, like you said, so he swapped out a battery.
The dude that always come out, he always get a full refund, and he would act like he's coming out to swap his battery or do something else.
Why would he give the money to you, sir?
Instead of him standing to the register and getting his money. We're not just talking about one occasion. We're talking about different occasions where he's not just purchasing or returning the battery, it's other items also. So it's never he just doing batteries and batteries only. Sometimes he would switch it up, sometimes he would do this, sometimes he would do that. But on 2 or 3 different occasions, instead of him waiting, not always, but instead of him waiting on the register, he would come out to the vehicle for whatever reason and have me bring it out. I shouldn't have fell for that. I should have did that, and I'm gonna own up like I've been owning up to it.
Of course you are.
I shouldn't have did that.
Of course you are.
It's wrong on my behalf. But at the end of the day, you show me one video, but you're not showing me the other.
All right.
He just told me. I said I don't really understand where the money comes into place. Like I just don't understand it. Like if someone comes in with a battery, hands you the battery, and they want an exchange, then you give them a new battery. Whereas, what is the money? And then he said sometimes people just get returns. And I was like, but you said that he came out here to install his new battery. So he must have, I just don't know where there's money involved, right? So like explain it to me. And he said that he returned a bunch of other stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was bringing it out to me. And
Mm-hmm.
let me backtrack a minute. He was like, oh, he didn't get another battery.
Hmm.
And I said, but you said he was installing it. He was pretending to install it.
Is he confused, or do you think he's like?
I think he's trying to figure. I don't know. I mean, so here's what kind of gets me a little bit. Like when I'm giving somebody money that's not mine, it doesn't go in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. Well,
what I would do is I would take the money and I would walk outside like this.
I have before, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
Am I beef? No. Did I? Yeah. And all this that's going on, it's the same person, same situation. Like it's not this, that. It's always the same scenario, the same person.
Because there's a district manager that's getting fired too, right? So I tend to think the district manager may have used him as a patsy, but the district not really, maybe using him as a patsy, but at the end of the day, he was in on the hustle too. Okay, now whether or not they're going to be able to incriminate the other person that's involved, but I did hear that there's a district manager getting fired too.
I don't know the person personally, and they even know that. If you come to me for me to do a refund or anything, I have to put your phone in. There's no way for me to know your personal information, your phone number, your name, unless we know each other personally.
Mm-hmm.
But
right. That's kind of what I was telling him is when I'm in possession of somebody else's money, especially for a short term, it wouldn't go in my pocket. It would be in my hand until I handed it to them if they were right outside the door.
only thing
They don't have it still. You know, the money's gone. Yeah.
what you mean by that?
Like you put it in your pocket, and they still.
It went straight to the customer. I mean, of course, you're not here.
There's no way to prove that.
And I know because that's what I asked them. Like, okay, with y'all,
But even if
showing that on the inside, why would
even if that's what you did, still, he's getting a new battery and the money back.
they said that they said that about a whole other person that I wasn't aware of.
What?
They said that about a different person that I wasn't aware of. And that's recorded in the record.
Yeah, there's multiple people, I guess. That have
That's what I'm
refunded.
saying that I have no recollection of.
It was just, and then this is just horrible for you, and it looks bad for you. The one situation you'll cop to, I mean, you're basically caught, right? Even if you had a minor role in whatever the hustle was, you still got caught. Now everything else, well, I don't recollect that. Well, okay, brother, you're just a victim of circumstance. Okay, but consult your wife. I mean, she's the manager at McDonald's, so maybe she knows.
Yeah, sweet. So each time you keep the money for the battery, you go in his pocket.
Yes, sir.
All 5 times.
All 5 times.
Okay. His story is completely different, so that's why I have to keep.
Yeah, I understand. He did the same thing to me last time. That's why I put the video out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my partner complete this, but I took this inside, so we're gonna take him and we're gonna have to do this. Okay.
I mean, like,
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, man, all the circumstances and stuff is in line for us, right? Obviously, a crime was committed, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're owning up to it, right? But you understand that what you did was wrong, right? That's the most important thing.
I mean, from maybe from a bigger perspective, and I see what you say. I'm not trying to debate what you said, but nothing I did was intentionally, and nothing I did was fraud, or however you want to put it. But it was for
Fraud.
judgment at the time. I would say that it was for judgment.
Okay.
And I should have. But was anything intentionally?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, I'm not saying you're lying, but like, how am I going to prove at the end of the day if it was intentional or not? The only unfortunate news,
like, oops, accidental fraud. Nah, like, no, fraud is not oops or accidental, even on the minor level. It has to be thought about, has to be planned out, it has to be discussed on some level, especially if it's more than one of you getting caught.
they want to press charges and they want you, and they want you trespassing and stuff. So
He told me that. I was like, but maybe somebody doing their job. They're doing their job.
Okay.
Just this hiccup, bro. Just get through it and figure it out. I mean, obviously, like the only issue is the severity of the crime. It's the dollar amount is over the felony amount.
Yeah, so that's like a felony. I should have. Yeah, I would have been better off having that amount of money.
So it's technically grand theft.
And that's gonna be on my record.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes, brother.
like I said, man. Because
We are working class people over here on the Heavy Gantt channel, man. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, this is gonna go on your record, man. Yes, it is not worth it. Okay, it is not worth it. Even on however much you may get, it is not worth it. You do not want anything on your record where you're stealing. You don't. You don't. If you're a regular working class folk, listen here, man. Who else you think gonna hire him now? Okay, for fraud. They pull this up, do their background check. Let me run this back. They do their background check and it pulls up. You were let go from AutoZone for fraud. You think they gonna hire you? They not.
this hiccup, bro. Just get through it and figure it out. I mean, obviously, like the only issue is the severity of the crime. It's the dollar amount is over the felony amount.
Yeah, so that's like a felony.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, I would have been better off having that amount of money.
So it's technically grand theft.
And here's the thing: the money that he done got from this little hustle, he done spent it. It wasn't no real money. It wasn't no real money. This is dollars. The damage that he done caused by doing this so stupid stuff is gonna be way more expensive than what he made from it. That's called hustling backwards, y'all.
And that's gonna be on my record.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, because of the severity of the crime, because of the dollar amount and everything like that, unfortunately, we have to take you down, okay? So if you can just turn around for me real quick, and I know. I'll let you just turn around for me, and then we'll handle this and put your hand behind back together.
I ain't running, man. You have to be rough, man. I ain't going nowhere.
Do you want me to take your name tag for you? Is it a pen? Give it to your wife.
Come get I think it's in my pocket, my wallet, like on my debit card or something.
So he's the only one that's going to go to jail, correct? The other lady's not going to jail, correct?
They haven't reported her yet, but they are going to. They're just collecting more.
She quit, so they're addressing.
I just asking questions, so
They're
We're
addressing.
not saying that she's not going to.
They're addressing that at a later time because she's not here.
And also, and if we remember what the manager said, okay, the manager said that he is going to press charges on the other person. All right, but that she wasn't here and that he wanted to make sure that the guy knew, the cop knew that they were going to press charges. But here she goes again. This is what she worried about. If somebody else go to jail, just not my hubby go to jail. If don't nobody else go to jail, what it would change for him? It don't change nothing for him. If everybody goes or if don't nobody go, he's definitely going. Well, look at what they doing. No, look at what you doing. I can't stand that about people, man. Come on.
she was here.
Well, not
Right now.
What she
Okay.
Yeah, I think these cops need to shut up because this lady is the manager at McDonald's. Okay, so she knows what she's talking about. She knows how this is supposed to go. Let's run this back a little bit, guys. She's the manager at McDonald's. So we just need to stop and listen and learn.
She quit, so they're addressing.
I just asking questions, so
They're
We're
addressing.
not saying that she's not going to.
They're addressing that at a later time because she's not here
she was here.
right now.
What she
Okay, I'm okay with it.
They had to.
But all I'm saying, she was here also.
Oh, okay.
She calls him. to
Thank
come
you,
to
ma'am.
work early.
Appreciate that.
So she saw him and asked him to have a good day. She went
What
home.
today?
Today.
She called me to ask me
Today.
He says they're addressing it.
I understand that, but then he gets locked up and she goes home tonight.
So
I'm just asking questions.
There's
So what?
not much we
I
can do if they
don't
don't
know.
report it.
I don't know why they didn't report it, but they said that they would be addressing it at a later date. Yeah, we're gonna get everything.
I smoked my last cigarette. That's what I heard y'all. She put it in my mouth.
Smoke my last cigarette. Hey man, listen here. It is a bad sign when you and your mate have matching hairstyles. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I say it's a bad sign, but that's just my bias. Why should you and your mate have matching hairstyles? Okay, that's just me and my bias. Maybe it hasn't been researched. Maybe there isn't enough data. Maybe the data would actually conclude that people with matching hairstyles it's gonna stay together. But pretty much this is one thing I just kind of want to notice. Yeah, they got matching hairstyles.
Yeah, we're gonna get everything.
I smoked my last cigarette. That's what I heard y'all. She put it in my mouth.
Man, there's gonna be somebody in the comment. Hey, Henry, why you talking about couples with matching hairstyles? Why you talk about people? I'm talking about you. What's the matter with you? Let that woman have her own hairstyle. Be original, okay? But yeah, I guess they're not exactly the same, but they are similar. Let's go.
My debit. My debit card.
Can I go in?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Is this all we're gonna find out here, y'all? Hold on. I think we may have some details here. I'm gonna spin this a little forward, guys. We don't have we got a little time today, but I don't want to really sit up here and look all day at something uneventful.
My hair.
Fine. We'll be down there in a few, all right?
He was charged with grand theft, and his bond was set at $2,500.
All right.
He was sentenced to a 24-month deferred prosecution and ordered to complete 50 hours of community service, attend moral recognition therapy, and pay $1,886 in restitution.
Okay, so that's not too bad, right? That's not too bad. I think the punishment fit the crime. It was minor, in terms of like slapping him on the wrist. He got, you got probation, all that good stuff. You got to pay most of it back. All that sounds fair. Now, the sentence that's not being discussed on this one is the sentence after the sentence. Going back into the regular world as a working class person, like, yo, I just need a job. Do you? Now, how long is that sentence, right? That's the question, guys. That's the question. That's what I want to get across here on the Heavy Gantt channel. I've been so many people have been sending me like longer crime and all videos. Do you guys want to get into a crime and all video? Oh, I think you do. I think you do. At least some of you do. The members of this audience do. Here, let me stop this real quick, guys. I'm going to get this out of here. Bodycam Pro is a great channel. Crime and All is also a great channel. So I'll skip ahead when I need to if we get any uneventful parts. But we got some child support chaos, people. We got an ex-boyfriend showing up, pepper spray, and who knows what else. I have not seen this. We are watching this together. Links are in the description, guys. Let's not waste no time. Let's go. Uh-oh.
Hey, bro. What's going on? Go ahead, get your stuff. Hold on, wait. Before you go,
I was about to give her her stuff.
all right, before we do all that, what's going on, dude?
Man, that's my girl. Whatever. We just came over here and just had a little altercation, and I just grabbed her pocketbook and put it right there.
Wow.
That's it.
What was the argument about?
Some he say, she say. My brother on the phone.
You live here?
Oh no,
So this is your car.
that's my mama's shit.
So why are you here?
That's my girl.
So you came to visit your girl?
Yeah, I was telling you that.
Okay.
That
So
was
she
it.
was in the car with you? Or
Told me
you
I could
together?
come and see her.
Okay, so how did her stuff get in the car?
I decided I had grabbed her pocketbook.
Yeah, 'cause
That doesn't make sense, right? Why would you grab her pocketbook, though? Come on.
You grabbed her stuff out of the house while y'all were
No,
arguing?
it was right there on the table.
But either way, you grabbed it in the midst of y'all argument.
Yeah, and I just put it right there.
Why?
You said what?
Why?
why'd you grab her pocketbook or purse inside?
Let me see you get it. I wasn't.
It's not about if she
Yeah,
can
it's
get it,
not
sir.
about
I'm
this.
trying to
It's
figure out why you
just like
grabbed
you
her
taking your
stuff.
phone and putting in my car for no reason.
What you do it for?
Or are you taking her property if it's hers?
Because she lied.
Okay.
That's it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Do you understand what that is?
What that is?
It's called theft by circumstance.
That's exactly what that is, guys. A lot of people do not know this. Oh, the Heavy Gantt channel. Listen, man, the reason why we here is to tell you what not to do. I don't care how mad you are at that woman. Do not grab her pocketbook. Now you're a thief. I don't care how mad you are. If she's trying to get up and leave, don't close the door. Now that's kidnapping. Keep your hands to yourself. There should nothing be going on to where you need to grab her pocketbook, man. Control yourself, young brothers. Come on.
Go nowhere.
You don't have to go anywhere, sir. It's the intent to commit the crime. You see what I'm saying? That's why there's no need for you to get worked up. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. We're trying to figure out what's going on. Okay. So y'all got an argument over he said, she said, correct? Okay. In the midst of y'all arguing, don't speak to her, speak to me. In the midst of y'all arguing, her stuff was on the porch. You took her purse off the porch and put it in the car.
Yeah.
When you took the purse off the porch and put it in the car, did you say anything to her, do anything like that?
We jumped back out. I jumped back out the car and she was talking inside from inside the gate. And I was just right here just talking on the phone with my brother.
Okay.
Trying to see what's going on.
Okay. You got your license on you today?
Yes, no one.
Of course not. Why would he have his license on him?
No license card.
What's your first and last name?
Jonathan Funk.
Spell it for me.
JONATHAN.
What's your date of birth, Mr. Franklin?
I can get my business out the car. No, just inside.
And a good telephone number.
27.
I'm wondering what the child support chaos is about, because I do know how men get taken advantage of in the child support system, in the family court system. It's a lot of men on the channel. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm thankful that I've never had that problem. So I do understand how men get used in the child support system. But I also have encountered men that want to complain about child support that they've never paid, behind thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars for children they've never paid for. Okay, that's not the same as being taken advantage of in the system, right? So it's very important to distinguish the two. I don't know what I'm looking at, guys. We're watching it together. Let's keep going.
What time did you get over here, Mr. Franklin? How long would you say you've been over here?
13 minutes ago.
13 minutes ago. Okay. Was y'all arguing at any point before you got over here, or did the argument just
Of
end as soon as you got over here?
When I probably turned the corner, he was on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, you was on the phone arguing the whole time and you pulled up.
And what was said to stem the argument?
Just some old shit. And then something that was said, and I was trying to clarify to see if it was said. She just kept yelling and this and that.
Right. How long y'all been together?
4 years.
4 years, and y'all don't have any kids together?
Oh, that's hey.
Yeah,
Yo,
my mom.
that's thank the Lord for that. Thank the Lord for that. So what does this got to do with child support?
Got over here.
When I probably turned the corner, he was on the phone.
Okay. And what was said to stem the argument?
Just some old shit. And then something that was said, and I was trying to clarify to see if it was said. She just kept yelling and this and that.
Right. How long y'all been together?
4 years.
4 years, and y'all don't have any kids together? Okay.
Y'all live together? Yeah. And my mom's short.
Y'all live together at your mom's house? Okay. And so whose house is this?
Her mom.
Her mom? Okay, go ahead and grab it.
Hey,
Please.
look here. I'm gonna tell you, fellas, another thing, and I will continue to stop this video. If you do not want me to stop this video, and you just want to watch Crime and All's video, go click the link. Go watch Crime and All's video. This is what I do over here, fellas. Please pay attention. Things happen in life, but you and your woman should not be living in your mama's house. Okay, if you're gonna live in your mama's house, live in your mama's house on your own, save your money, get your bread up, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I do not shame men for that. Don't bring that woman in the house with you. That's gonna be added estrogen. Okay, her and your mama gonna be fighting. Her and your mama gonna be getting into it, or heaven help us if her and her mama start ganging up on you. You don't want the drama. You do not want to have to manage it. It's going to be hard on your relationship. You know what I mean? It would be better. She stay over there where she's staying. You stay where you staying. And you guys figure it out however you need to figure it out. But bringing her under the same roof as you and your mother, bad news, Jack. Bad news. I'm just trying to help.
It's solid. You knew that open bottom line.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I know it's not.
I did that.
I'm not saying you drunk. I'm just saying, can you just remove it?
Like throw the trash.
Yeah, like take it out of the car.
You place all of her belongings back in here.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Do me a favor, hang tight, Mr. Franklin.
Excuse me.
Hey, how you doing, man?
Real quick and make sure all my stuff in there.
Okay. So my name is Officer Price. I'm with the Savannah Police Department. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I need my phone and my money. You talking to me? Yeah, he got my phone and my money. He did that shit the last time.
Okay.
That's never a good sign.
Okay.
The last time.
Yeah. You got this.
Yeah. So what happened?
I was supposed to be going out. You come over here. He wanted to come see me. I already knew he was on the fuck shit. So you wanted to come over here real quick to see me. Oh, you want to see me? I'm going out for Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm.
You came over here on the fuck shit, arguing, talking about some he say, she say shit. You snatching my shit. You're spitting at me.
Whoa.
You're spraying pepper spray at me.
Whoa.
Who the fuck? The spit is right here. The spit is right here.
Hold on, pepper spray? What is going on that you're spraying pepper spray and then spitting on people you're in a relationship with? Man, I'm telling you, dog, it's easy to lose control when you're angry, but just so many people that spit on people, man. I've learned a lot watching Bodycam. Let's keep watching, y'all. Come on.
You're spraying pepper spray at me. My child is right here on the side of me while you spitting at me and spraying pepper spray at me through the door. You still got my phone and my money. You slick. Man, that bottle liquor is not mine. Okay. He put that shit in there. Okay. Like, come on. I'm tired of that.
So
please tell me, bro, that you. I hope she's lying. I hope she's lying. I hope she's lying. I hope she's lying. I hope that this man is not doing what women do, which is try to jam men up and plant stuff on them, put guns in the car, you know what I mean? Like, we've seen that on Bodycam before. Come on.
I didn't get enough of that.
What started the stem argument?
Some he say, she say shit that him and his brother, baby mama,
here we go.
His brother got going on. I guess the bitch done call him, tell him that I've been talking about him. I'm not this. I'm telling them all this shit. So you basically coming to address some shit that another bitch said. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear that shit.
What's your relationship?
We supposed to be in a relationship.
Okay. Be y'all together?
Yeah. Okay. No, I stay with his mama.
How long have y'all been
like
together?
3 years.
What's your first and last name?
Jaden.
Spell it for me.
Jaydin.
Last name? What's your date of birth, Mr. Lewis?
And that is a proper way to explain that. Y'all don't live together. Y'all stay with his mama. Come on.
2000.
What's your address? What's your telephone number?
912.
Okay.
Hello.
Everybody got to jump on the phone when they talk to the police, don't they? Everybody got to do the same thing.
Where was your purse at? When
On my back.
Where were y'all at when he
Right
snatched
here.
you? Right here. Okay. At any point during the altercation or anything, get physical or anything?
No, because I went in the house and locked the door.
And when you were in the house, that's when you called us?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of phone of yours does he have?
An iPhone 8 and a $50 bill that my daddy just gave me. Where's my money and my phone?
$50.
Leave it.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I don't like the way his eyes look, man. You know what I'm saying? I was noticing that the first time when the video started, man, he got them crazy looking eyes, dude.
Oh, her phone right now. This her phone. I just said her phone. We're gonna get it back in a second. What? I just said in a moment. So,
Yo, say just look at his eyes, dog.
cuz,
Here we go.
what's split, cuz?
I wonder if we got camera footage.
Cuz. So if I spray pepper spray? I just said, the man just said.
We're gonna get the phone out.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You think she lying? Maybe she lying. Yo, guys. Hey, listen, man. Most of the time on the channel, we see women lying, making up stuff. Is this woman telling the truth? Let's watch.
That's it. I just, your phone right here, cuz.
We're gonna get the phone.
I just said, did just look. It just said the phone right there. Trying to give her
Is that the one in the white? Is that white one right there?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and grab her phone. It's right there.
This is
Hey, yo, we got a lot of video left, y'all. Hey, let us know where you're from. If you come in the room, put your city and state in the room. Come on.
Did you witness anything happen?
All right, Mama, that's just what happened. That's just what happened. Out here talking to the police in front of Mama's house.
He did spit out he did spray the pepper spray.
And at any point did he have her push or anything like that?
I can't even really hear what she's saying. She whispering so low. But if there was pepper spray, right, like that would affect, like if the baby's around, unless they just got the worst pepper spray ever, that would affect people in the house because you're going to breathe it. It's going to be in your eyes, right? So that's making me think twice about the pepper spray, especially if it was a kid around.
Thank you.
Why you sitting right here talking?
Why you let it get yourself so ramped up for? Why you let words get you ramped up for?
Cause man, that should be fine. I just grabbed her stuff, put it in the she would have probably told the nigga the truth. Nobody did none of that extra shit. No, fuck 'em.
What he's not done is really explained why you would need to grab her stuff and put it in the car. He hasn't explained that, right? So I'm listening, right? But that doesn't make sense as to why you would do that, sir, unless you came over here on some weird shit.
Well, why did you take us off in the first place?
So, yeah.
Why did you take us things in the first place?
I just said that I thought she might have told the truth.
Because she wasn't telling the truth?
No, I said, me taking her stuff, I thought she would have told me.
You see what's happening right now. Now we're trying to get to the bottom of things and you get to mumbling. This is how you know I don't believe a man when he's talking. You get the mumble mouth. Now you're mush mouth all of a sudden. Now you're mush mouth from the Fat Albert show. You're one of the Cosby kids all of a sudden. Okay, it's a valid question. Let's run this back because we got time today. Come on.
I spit on you. Why you sitting right here talking?
Why you let it get yourself so ramped up for? Why you let words get you ramped up for?
Because, man, that should be fine. I just grabbed her stuff, put it in the she would have probably told the nigga the truth. Nobody did none of that extra shit. No, fuck, I'm gonna sit up here and.
Well, why did you take us off in the first place?
So, yeah.
Why did you take us things in the first place?
I just said that I thought she might have told the truth.
Because she wasn't telling the truth?
No, I said, me taking her stuff, I thought she would have told me what was going on. That's it.
And what's the issue with what's going on? What didn't she tell you that you didn't think it was believable?
Uh-oh.
Mr. Franklin.
I think your daddy may have pulled up. Uh-oh.
Are you aware that you don't have any license?
No, I lied with I got the expired little school little shit to go from home to work. Okay. That I know of. That's what I was told. Tonight, I drive around with a piece of white paper.
Okay. So your license is suspended.
I work at a job.
Well, that's what I was told. It's just a piece of paper with expired license. Come on, man. Ain't nobody told you can just ride around with a suspended license. Ain't nobody told you it's okay to ride around with a suspended license. Here, we're going to write that on a piece of paper for you, sir. Go ahead and drive around with an expired tag. See what happens. License.
Where's the piece of paper that you're going to ride around?
Yeah, where's that?
Oh, it's not in this car.
Why would it be in that car? Of course not.
So right now,
it's looking bad for my man early. Okay, he caught lying, he caught looking crazy, taking stuff, putting it in the car. It's looking bad for my man early. Let's keep watching.
You are.
Give her the 50 back. See, he got the reaching in his pocket for the 50. Go on and give her the 50 back, man. The 50 about to get you. Look how quick he reached in his pocket.
Piece of white paper.
That's gonna get you a ride.
So your license is suspended.
I work at a job. I'm a job control.
Where's the piece of paper that you're going to ride around with?
Oh, it's not in this car, but it's like nice. Okay. I'm not lying.
So right now, you are.
Hold on. Was that 50? Hey, don't let it be 10. Yeah, you got 40 more, brother, if that's 10.
I just told the same thing. I said, me taking the stuff made it seem like she told me what the fuck was going on. That was it. If I, and I gave her stuff like, if I would have pulled off, I ain't pull out. I'm sitting here still trying to talk. That's good. I didn't even know that was a whole fucking charge.
It's a charge. It is.
I'm about to say I'm about to get arrested.
So go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back. Yes, sir. Just go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Come on, man.
Here we go.
Place your hands together like you're praying.
They're securing the brisket, sir.
No, I'm trying to place it in the proper, so it's not hurting you. Okay.
That way. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so what's the problem? Give me a second, okay?
I hope it ain't no felony. Please don't let it be no felony. Taking a person, putting it in a car. That's a crazy charge. Took a person, put it in a car. Come on.
Nice.
That's
Give me a second, okay?
Officer John Henry.
shit.
Here we go.
This your phone? Yes, sir.
Hope you ain't got nothing on you, man.
Give me a second. I gotta call and verify. If it is a misdemeanor, your paperwork will be done. I'm gonna do your paperwork. I'm gonna give it back to you. You're gonna be released on subpoena. You'll be served with a court date, okay?
Hey, what did he just say? Run this back. Did you see that? What did he just say?
A second, okay?
Oh, shit. This your phone? Yes, sir.
Give me a second. I gotta call and verify. If it is a misdemeanor, your paperwork will be done. I'm gonna do your paperwork. I'm gonna give it back to you. You're gonna be released on subpoena. You'll be served with a court date, okay?
I don't know what that was.
Okay. So
what?
give me a second, okay?
What I did?
Oh, no, I said you did. I was talking about the house.
Man, that's no drugs in my part. That's some whites. Jerry white.
So what?
Yes. So I heard what you said. Them some Jerry white. Get it?
I ain't say anything. I ain't say anything on
I don't do none of
So
that.
this is your mom's car?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you want me to roll the windows up and lock it up?
Oh, man, they gonna go in this shit, man.
Can you call your mom and tell her to come get it, or somebody to come get it?
Can I just back up?
So that's
Your phone died. Okay.
So I can't call nobody.
Give me a second. You can put them in here, honey.
It look like he jammed up, man. I wonder if it's something in the car. Jeez.
I'm finna put it on the charger for you.
Man, see, and you could have just stayed at the crib, bro. Like, look at what just happened. You heard some he say, she say gossip that ain't gonna matter, and you pulled up to the crib and got yourself arrested. At some point, y'all, you got to get to a point, at least this is where I'm at. Whatever you done heard about me, it's probably true. Go ahead and believe it. Go ahead and believe it. I'm not pulling up trying to prove nothing. You heard it. You was comfortable enough to be in the space to hear something negative about me. Okay. And now what? I'm supposed to come over there and argue with you about it? Nah. Go ahead and believe that. And stay over there.
I'm finna put it on the charger for you. I'll let you make a phone call.
Well, look, I ain't jamming myself up behind you heard something and I'm what? Gonna fight you about it? Nope.
Yeah, but he just took misdemeanors now.
They do.
Mm-mm.
Whoop. Yeah. $35 charger one. I want black milk $95.
Oh, I'm gonna bring rates into this, man. Ooh, what you got in there? Uh-oh.
You want some
I got some little Ziploc bags right there in the front of my.
do you know what this is?
Probably chapstick.
Hey.
You got the key?
Yeah. I'm gonna say we could toss this back in. Yeah. That's clear angle, though. And it's the
A lighter. All right, we're gonna be honest with each other, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You had this beer on the way over here.
that I did. My uncle, my mama boyfriend, and my uncle was in the car.
Okay.
I just got out the car, went to go to the store, get me some BDs, with some little pink pack little things in there. And that was it.
Okay.
Well, at least she ain't try to jam him up for the alcohol.
So while I do your paperwork, we're gonna wait for your phone to turn on, see if your mom or your brother or somebody
To come pick up the car.
to come pick up the car, okay?
And then,
It's a misdemeanor, but unfortunately they are taking misdemeanors. So they at the jail. So
Taking a
you
ride.
will be taking that ride.
You taking
okay?
a ride.
So I ain't got no bond.
You get
You get a
you got
bond.
bond.
How much the bond is?
it's like, either 1,000,
Yeah, probably like 1,500. Yeah,
Like 150.
yeah, depending on whatever the bail bonds they want. Okay.
So like, what? Man, can you please don't leave this car right here?
That's what I'm waiting on your phone to turn on so that. But I did lock it up. Your phone's turning back
Don't
on.
matter, man. I'm telling you. Just
Well,
don't
we gonna
leave
try
her
to.
with that
Do
key.
you want us to tow it?
Don't
We can
leave
tow
her
it.
with that key.
You want us to tow it?
No,
We're
hell
not,
no.
we're not giving her the key.
I'm not giving her the key. The key will go to jail with you.
Right, like if she takes the car that doesn't belong to her, then that's theft, and you could report that, right? Like, what's in the car?
It'll go to the jail
We're
with
trying
you.
to get someone that you know with
That
a
can come
license that
pick
can
it
come
up
pick it up.
if you want them to pick it up.
Listen to the
What's
words.
your code?
We're trying to get someone here.
152. Let me see. I just told you that 152 366.
Who you want to call?
My mama.
Man, just over here, hey, just being a stress on mama, ain't you? You and your girlfriend already in the house fighting and arguing. Now you got mama car. Now you going to jail. Man, you're stressing mama out.
I only get one chance to call just one person.
Hello, ma'am. This is Officer Parks with the Savannah Police Department. Calling in reference to your son, Mr. Franklin.
Your son on that dumb shit again, mama.
Unfortunately, he is under arrest at this time, and he's gonna be going to CCDC. I have the key to your car right
You hear, mama? He's so stupid. That's what I'm trying to hear. Come on.
now. If you can. Okay. Well, I'm sitting in front of the property still trying to do his paperwork. Do you know about how long it'll take you to get over here? Okay. If I finish the paperwork before then, I can see. Wow. If I finish your paperwork beforehand, I can see if my officer would be okay with standing by with your key in the car. If not,
That's
the key
nice.
will go to CCDC with him.
That's nice of her.
Okay. Because he asked us not to leave it here with the female party.
Oh, well, I ain't got to do it. I said keep it there. That's my car.
You want to leave it with
that?
her?
Yes.
I heard that. Come on.
Okay.
I have no problem with that.
Man, just shut up and sit in the back and be stupid. Since that's what you are, that's what you did, and that's how you got yourself jammed up. Just shut up and let your mama fix it like mama does for you. Okay, that's what mama does for you. Ain't that what she does, young man? She fixes it for you. Be quiet.
Okay. Alrighty.
Mama.
Okay.
Mama.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
So much.
My stuff in the house.
I'm gonna sit right here and do
Mama, my
his paperwork.
stuff in there, mama.
She said she on the way.
Okay.
She coming from B Road about 20 minutes.
B-Road, okay.
If I finish the paperwork and pull off and you get this and it start getting crazy or something, she said it's okay to leave it with the female party. What is this, sir?
Hold on, let's see.
Uh-oh.
You look like a vibrator. I ain't
That shit was in her back.
Hey.
Please put that down.
Hold on, sir. What are you doing with a pocket rocket? Is that what you had? You had a pocket rocket in your pocket? I mean, God bless you. Whatever you got to do. Whatever works for you. No judgment.
I'll stand by.
All right. why you got to think about stuff before you do it sometimes, Mr. Franklin. It doesn't matter if you pull it off with it. That's what I'm trying to explain. No. Yeah. I'm going to pull over here into this parking lot, actually, so I can start your paperwork. I am. Yes, sir.
Uh-oh.
What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
All right, guys, this is pretty much it. We're not about to find anything else out because this turns into a whole different case that somebody else sent me that I'm going to be reacting to later. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of other cases here that we're going to react to. But let's keep watching. I said that's what we were going to do. So never mind that. I was going to end this. I just changed my mind. I just made an executive decision. Let's keep going.
It's a misdemeanor. No. That's the only way you're gonna be able to break it to him. That's the only way. You said 152?
Okay, so we don't really need to know nothing else about this case. It's about to change. So let's scoot over a little bit. And we will start from the top here. Right here. Let's go.
Maybe. I don't know. What was the code again? I'm trying to figure out how I would even piece it together to say it. Okay.
I just don't want to know that.
Okay.
You can go up there and see all the damage he's done.
Okay.
He pushed me into the wall. That's how that hole right there got me.
We've got some white folks. Hey, so I don't know if that was just clickbait in the title. What did child support have to do with just happened in that last video, guys? So yeah, let's keep watching this.
The wall right there.
He pushed her into the wall right here.
Okay.
So I don't know what the fuck his deal is.
Happened your eye.
Oh, I fell out the bathtub.
Did you?
Literally. They were all here. I mean, it was like a whole.
Oh,
it was like a whole. So
She pushed her into the wall or into the door.
I was telling him to go. I shut the door. Trying to hide in there.
Police responded to a woman's call reporting her ex-boyfriend's violent and disorderly behavior, which resulted in physical harm to her and others, as well as partial damage to the house. Further legal action is expected based on the findings. Please review the footage from the beginning.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
You Peggy?
I'm Peggy.
Okay.
I'm the one that called.
All right. So what
It's
happened?
my daughter's house.
It's your daughter's house?
Yeah, I just moved in.
Nice house.
Not even a week ago. Her boyfriend was over, and he just went berserk.
Does he live here too?
No, he don't live here. He just came.
Well, he's been living here for the past 2 months.
Anyway, you can go up there and see all the damage he's done.
Okay.
He pushed me into the wall. That's how that hole right there got in the wall right there.
Okay. Well, just hang on 1 second. And
Okay.
do you mind if we speak over here for a minute?
Sure.
Is that
Blake, that's Christy. That's my grandson.
okay? That's Christy.
That's a lot of people here.
Okay. All right.
Like as soon as he's throwing people into walls, I mean, shouldn't this guy have to take a hike like immediately?
So how did all this start?
How to get started? I really don't know how it got started. All I know is Blake, my grandson, came and got me and told me to come down here because he heard them arguing or whatever, and they were in the garage. So I come down. I didn't know what was going on. I was in my room, and so I go out there. About that time, they come in the door or whatever, and then he goes upstairs, getting some of the stuff or whatever.
Uh-oh.
Come on in.
Uh-oh.
Will you go upstairs and speak to her? We can come back over here, man. How are you?
I'm good. Well, I am now, yes.
What's going on?
I mean, you just got my right about something. Me and him were arguing, and of course, my mom kind of got in the middle of the shuffle, and he pushed her into the wall right here.
Okay.
So I don't know what the fuck his
She's trying to cover it up. Remember, she was lying, talking about how she fell and hit her eye. Nah, man, that man dotted your eye up. That's what happened. Come on now.
Up your eye. Oh, I fell out the bathtub.
Of course you
Like
did.
literally. They were all
Right.
here. I mean, it was like a whole episode.
She pushed her into the wall or into the door?
He kicked this in and pushed her into this door.
Okay.
Because I was in here.
That's just a little too coincidental that you got somebody in the house that's super aggressive, super violent, that's hitting walls, pushing people, and she's just walking around with her eye dotted up like that, and he didn't do that. Possible, but I don't know. Come on.
So I took pictures, and I'm just about to pull my camera. I have a little camera right here. I'll try to pull up to see if I could save some footage off of it in case Mom needs it. Since he pushed her into the wall.
Does he live here too?
He's been staying here for the past several weeks, like a month or two. He gathered up a lot of his stuff, I guess, on his way out.
Right.
But I mean, does he get mail here? No.
That's an odd jammy.
And I'm more than likely he would be going to his mom's house in Auburn.
That's Candy Drive.
Yep.
Okay. I've been out there before.
Yep, I'm sure you have.
She's got cameras in her house.
Oh,
does she?
Yeah, there's one right here, and there's one in the hallway.
Cool. Okay.
But he was up, and he was like just hollering. And I told him, I said, "Look, I said you just need to leave, because I knew he would probably, because he's hit Chrissy before, and I knew that was probably coming."
So you told him to leave because
I told him to leave,
arguing?
and he's up at the top of the stairs, and then he just pushed me into the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how the hole ended up in the wall.
All right.
But he busted 2 doors up there too.
When did that happen?
Before that,
So.
right before that.
So
that was the last thing he did.
How did he? Okay, the last thing he did was push you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he already busted the hole in the back.
How did he
door.
bust the holes in the door?
He kicked it.
Okay. And he has lived here, I guess.
I guess so. I've only been here about
that's
week.
domestic.
A week.
I gotcha. Do you have an ID on you,
I do.
Miss Peggy?
Yeah, I
She
want
had
to see a
video?
video. Yeah, come on, man. Let's get to the video.
I did, sir. I took a couple of pictures.
Well, do you have video?
I do. I can pull the camera. I have a camera right here. I was gonna pull. Yeah, I was gonna pull to see if I could find you.
No, not yet. It's her house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Chrissy's house.
Okay. And
Do you think he dotted her eye up, or is it a chance that that's not him? And maybe not. Maybe not. Because I think if he actually did that, that somebody in this house is going to say something. There's too many people in the house.
living here now?
Yes.
Okay.
The door's probably what, $100.
And that door, he messed this door up too.
I gotcha.
And then the drywall probably another $200. I mean, I'd say $400 or $500 probably.
Okay. And what is your phone number? Or night shift, so.
Okay.
When he pushes
That's what I want you to look at this one.
Here. I'm gonna stand right here.
Oh yeah, I got it right here. I was telling him to leave, get the hell out of here, leave my mom alone. Right here, let me see if I can fast forward this part. Because he was in her face, she was just telling him to get the hell out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I might hang on one second. I might have to go back to playback.
Okay.
Sometimes the cloud storage only gets certain steps.
Right.
So I was telling him to go. I shut the door.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to hide in there. See, he came after me.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa.
This is what we're saying.
Like if somebody is aggressive and mean and you're scared of them and they leave, this is not what to do. You just don't sit there and keep yelling and bickering. I understand that emotions are high, but if this person is dangerous, if this person is abusive, and you obviously you're seeing what they're capable of doing, okay, now he left. What you doing still hollering and yelling for? Don't do this. Come on.
That's how you break you.
Right, exactly. Now he done ran up there and now you done took off. This is why you should have just not antagonized the situation anymore.
Oh, I got over there. Like I did anything wrong. I know. Wow. I ran downstairs so the garage door.
No, she's running down there. You know what I mean? Running down there. Like you see what you see. You just ran away from this person when he exploded up the stairs because you're scared of him. Now you're running after him. Go figure.
Yeah, I felt like he was going to come in there. We're going to have to change that. I mean, he won't come over here. He'll do that in front of you, but he's not.
Yeah, this door too.
Yeah. I guess so. I didn't even see that part.
Yeah, that's where it kicked.
Did you get her bug?
Yeah, I'll grab it. I'll grab it. No, I'll grab it. I'm assuming you're going to want to replace this door too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm just going to add 100 to the.
Yeah.
Right there.
Well, I think it's because it messed it up, like right here too.
So I'm going to add 100 to the total.
Is he texting you? Or you texting
No, yeah, this is not fine. This is not fine.
All right, y'all, because I'm kind of cheating the game real quick. I know we typically watch them all the way in full, but they don't even apprehend this dude. If you guys want to see, I don't really want to see them continuing to talk to her. I don't really, I don't need to do that. I wanted to see if they finally got old boy, and I don't think they did. Here, let me run it back. Yeah, see, it's a different case. It's a different case. Here, let me run this back.
She might have been a little bit scared. Don't let her fool you.
Yeah.
My son
was definitely
yeah, my son, and that's what I care about. So.
Well, y'all let us know.
Y'all want to see that whole thing? Okay, because I only want to see it really. I mean, I'll see it if I haven't seen it before, but I mean, dog, if it's just and crime and all, I like how they do their thing. It's unedited and they just put it up. But if it's got like 6 different cases on there, you know what I mean? Just click the link and go watch that. Like this case, I would have watched, but if I could pick it, I wouldn't pick it because the dude who did the do, he ain't even here. Come on.
Anything, all right?
Okay, so thank you guys so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all have a good day.
Bro, talk about cut and dry, man. Because you see both of them. So you know they didn't do anything towards him, but yell at him. And then he comes up the stairs, charges at her.
Well,
she retreats into the bathroom. Break the door down. Breaks the door.
The dangerous person, and I hope they get him off the streets.
And then he walks away. Mom comes out at the top of the stairs. They're both yelling at him.
Mm-hmm.
He charges up the stairs again. She retreats to the bedroom this time, shoves Mom, and then runs in there. Kid says he's terrified. He heard it all. So I'm only doing 1 count simple assault then because she said she wasn't. Mom said she wasn't scared, or Grandma said she wasn't scared.
She refused to video too. She goes back to the person's doing too.
Yeah.
She say she's not scared.
Yeah, I'll take it anyways because I mean, if you're retreating, you're obviously you're scared. Okay. Well, let's go pick his ass up.
I wish we had that footage.
I don't even need to talk to him.
Right. They got everything on tape. It's all there. The video gonna get you.
You're fine.
She thought it was over. He was finally moving out, but the damage wasn't done yet.
Let's just go ahead and skip their intro. 1 second here. Let's start it. Come on. I always skip their intro. You never know. Come on. Skip the intro because you never know in these YouTube streets. Come on.
You want to call this, miss? What's happening? The window's not cracked.
No, it's my door.
Okay, just make sure that's.
Yes.
Okay, so what's happening?
So I'm in the process of moving.
Yeah.
Ending it.
It's okay. Breathe. You're fine.
All right.
Uh-oh.
You're fine. Let me ask you this first while you get your breath. You don't feel like you need EMS or nothing, right?
Correct. I don't.
Okay. So whenever you can, explain what happened tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is not the first time. I made a report the last time. Again, ending it, and it's just we're moving out, doing all that, and
Are y'all married or no?
definitely not.
Okay. Sure.
And it's just we got into it. Because we have 2 little kids, and he just.
I mean, it's wild, right? She says definitely not, but you have 2 little kids. Now, granted, right? Maybe she shouldn't be with this person. I don't know what's going on. We're watching this together, okay? But if you're with a person you would not marry, stop making babies with them. That's even a deeper commitment. That's even a longer commitment. You know what I mean? If you marry somebody and it doesn't work, you divorce them and you guys go on about your business. If you have intercourse with somebody that you have no business laying down with, you're stuck with that person for 18 years, even longer. It's just puzzling to me. Yeah, no, I'd never marry him, but you up here making babies with him. Come on, let's keep watching.
Doing a lot. Unnecessary, yes. Like removing the washer and the dryer. Just stuff that I know I have to pay for and do additional stuff when, again, the convenience of having it in my house.
Yeah.
So we get into it. We're downstairs. That's his man cave area.
Okay.
He's again removing his stuff out the house.
Yeah.
Important the man cave area. Important the man cave area. Come on.
All this good jazz. And it's just yesterday when he came with the U-Haul, he removed again the washer dryer, stuff that he owns.
Yeah.
Great, whatever. Then I get back. I'm looking at my house and it's in a freaking disarray. Just like dumping stuff everywhere. And
like you got his stuff and he intentionally made a mess on top of it.
Correct. Because I have kids, so I'm constantly cleaning.
Yeah.
Constantly doing everything. So I'm seeing this and it's just like unnecessary. So his PlayStation, whatever that might be, there was like some water leaking. That had nothing to do with me. And that's the point that was really annoying. He feels it was water on my shoes. Let me say that. Water on my shoes. I'm in the area trying to say, like, are you going to clean up this area? Do I have to do that as well? Because, again, I've been having to clean up constantly. And this is stressful with everything that's packing. No, just doing the work. So that's when he grabs me like this, throws me on the ground. And this is right by that white tub. I have like a little, that's the garage door on the left-hand side. And when this all did occur, my left side hit the pavement area.
Yeah.
So it feels tender, but
go. So you said he grabbed you by your neck and pulled you down.
Correct.
Of course, it's hard to show me on you. Could you just reach over and show me where he grabbed you and pulled you down? Was he face to face with you?
He was behind me. He did one of these.
So he grabbed you from behind and pushed you down onto your left side.
Correct.
Gotcha.
That's my lip brushing against the pavement.
I see that.
Now I do have a little piece on this side. That's not it. We're talking about right here.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
Oh, he's cooked, man. He's cooked. If you first off, keep your hands to yourself. That's another dead horse that we beat daily on the Heavy Gantt channel. Okay, keep your hands to yourself. But if in fact y'all got to tussling and somebody got hurt, somebody's lip got busted, oh boy, you going to jail, Jack.
Okay. And you said that y'all weren't married ever.
Correct.
And y'all have 2 kids, you said?
We do have 2 children.
Never married.
Never married.
Okay.
And he's like,
yeah.
It's understood because I'm moving. Me and the kids are moving.
Okay.
He's staying wherever he's going to be staying.
Okay.
That's understood.
Yeah.
But it's just
no,
unnecessary.
Has he ever been legitimized as the dad or no?
I know.
Woo! Oh boy, this cop is cooking. Hold on now. We don't want to get to reaching. Happy you always reaching. Let me run this back a little bit. Oh boy, the plot thickens.
Brushing against the pavement.
I see that.
No,
Hold
I do
on,
have a
man.
little piece. It's understood because I'm moving. Me and the kids are moving. He's staying wherever he's going to be staying. That's understood.
Yeah.
But it's just
no,
unnecessary.
Has he ever been legitimized as the dad or no?
I know that there was a period where he stated this was going to happen. I never received any paperwork. No calls from any type of departments about it. So there is that.
As far as you know, he's not been.
Correct.
Okay.
Is he them children's pappy or no? Okay, because that's a very, very odd statement to make, right? What was her statement she just made? He was supposed to get me the paperwork and all that. Well, I mean, I would expect a woman to say, right? So you nice ladies on the Heavy Getting channel, I would expect to hear he's them boys' daddy, or he's the kid's daddy, or no, I never did. Them his kids look just like him. That's what I would be expecting to hear. Okay, now that she's a little, what is this you talking about? That you were supposed to get some paperwork, you never got it. So then that was the kids was never legitimized. Let's keep watching.
Which I'm sure if you've looked into it that much, he has no legal rights to the kids.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't like how the cop just did that. I thought the cop was cooking, but boy, he is cooking in her kitchen. Don't you hate when a cop show up when it's a domestic situation and the cop get to cooking in her kitchen? Like, man, golly, can you please not teach this woman how to obstruct him from being a father? Could you please not teach this woman how to take the children and keep the daddy out the kid's life? Could you please at least not do that? Golly. Well, you know he has no legal rights to the children, right? Right, when we talk about that prison industrial complex, the school to prison pipeline, he ain't gonna have no problem locking your little kids up when they mess up because they ain't got no daddy. He ain't gonna have no problem locking them under the jail when they ain't got no daddy. Up here telling this woman, well, you know he ain't got no rights to the kids. Man, let's keep watching this.
When he's not.
Sorry for yelling.
Legitimized, correct?
Yeah, if he's not legitimized and y'all weren't married when you had him, he has no legitimate rights to him, as in there's no expected custody exchange. I can't speak necessarily on
no, keep talking, keep telling her, keep giving her ideas, sir.
Child support or nothing like that, but I know custody wise he has no expectations of that.
Okay.
You said,
but guys, I'm gonna cut this guy off again. Because he needs to be cut off. Listen to what I'm telling you. As he's sitting up here saying that this man would have no rights and no expected all this other talk, you know the stories that we've seen where men, even though they not the biological daddy, they are still giving child support orders. Keep talking, sir.
That stuff like this has happened before, and you reported it before.
I did, yes.
Was that here or no?
It was still at this location.
Okay. He is staying somewhere else though.
I believe so. I mean, like, he has a degree, but he's still just driving Lyft. Yeah. He's coming in and out the house.
Has he been sleeping here at all?
He has been sleeping on random items of part of, the couch or stuff like that, chairs.
Are you worried that he's going to return tonight or no?
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like he's going to be coming back at all.
I wouldn't either, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
based on the situation, But I know he still has miscellaneous stuff. Yeah. Like a couch and a love seat, which again needs to be removed.
Yeah. and it's not something you just run by and pick up.
Exactly, because he again turned in the U-Haul already.
Yeah. Is he driving a truck? You said he drives a Jeep.
So I'm just trying to say, like, I don't want to press charges, but I definitely want him to not be in my face.
Yeah.
I don't want to press charges. I just don't want him in your face. Look, man, the police are not there to help mitigate and counsel your ghetto, dysfunctional, toxic situation. That's not what they're there for. Okay. You need to move your property. You need a police escort. Okay. Did somebody put hands on you? They shouldn't have put hands on you. Okay. This whole, but I didn't really put charges. That lets you know what type of goofy stuff is going on in this relationship. I think that once the police hear you don't want to press charges, they should leave. And if you say something else again, then everybody goes to jail. Come on.
Not in me and the kids.
Did you get scratched anywhere else that you know of?
Hey, keep fishing, sir.
I honestly haven't looked yet.
Keep looking. I'm sure this guy's gonna figure out something else to charge him with. Come on.
You were dressed the same.
I had on jeans and a sweatshirt. So
yeah, there's not gonna be any more scratches.
Exactly, right.
Okay. Let me get your lips. Because I can better if I got a little body cam.
No problem.
Don't do that. Pull it back out like you did earlier. All right, and there it is. But right there. See where it's nicked. A little bit on the inside. It's not too bad.
Right.
And it doesn't prove anything that she said. Doesn't prove anything that she said. Not saying she's lying. Maybe she's telling the truth. But if there's any type of damage on the person, you in trouble, Jack. If they say you did it, you in trouble.
There isn't anything else. So, I consider it good news, but news maybe to you not good news necessarily.
Okay.
The state of Georgia, we had the Family Violence Act. The Family Violence Act is in place so that victims like yourself in this situation do not have to want to pursue charges or request that we pursue charges. We pursue charges on your behalf.
Okay.
The reason it's in place is not necessarily for your situation because he is on his way out, but it's for that wife who gets beat up by her husband every few days.
Yeah.
And we get called out. And she says, well, he said he won't do it again. And we get out there a million times until he kills her.
Yeah, Georgia doesn't play that. And I agree. I think this is how it should be. If it's domestic, you got to go regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know that these ain't this man kids. We don't know that this woman isn't doing everything that she needs to do. We don't know that. So I'm just speaking to the possibilities. So to be very, very clear, it don't matter. Let me say another thing, fellas. It don't matter what she does unless she's physically touching you. So basically, it doesn't matter how irritated, how angry, how upset, how emotional, because that's really what it is. We all feel them. It doesn't matter how emotional you get. You cannot touch people. You can't. Come on.
That's basically why the act was put in place.
Okay.
So in this situation, I am going to pursue charges for battery, family violence.
Okay.
You also asked my dispatch about a protective order, restraining order.
That was the main objective.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which this can help that a lot. Because the report's going to be through us, the warrant's going to be through us.
Okay.
Well, you might not know. Do you know where he lives now, or if he has a place that he's about to move into?
I have no idea. Like, he has been real secretive on where he's staying. He stated that he's not staying at his sister's or his mother's house.
Okay.
So, I'm, obviously I know he has friends, so I don't know their addresses. I don't know specifically their last names.
It's harder with that just because the way that it's called a temporary protective order, that's what you initially get. The way that works is you apply for it in the county that he resides in. And if you're unsure about where he is exactly, that's where you run into it.
Okay.
Sister, mother, do they live in Douglas or they live around?
They live in the area.
I would, if you wanted to get the ball rolling on that, I would contact our magistrate office. Explain, hey, this incident happened last night. There's been stuff like this in the past. I'm getting word for my safety and my children's safety. I want to apply for a temporary protective order. I can get you some numbers for the share house and stuff like that. But basically, that's what you see in the TV, restraining order, 100 yards, can't contact you, your family, can't show up unannounced, all that good stuff.
Okay, I have go ahead. I have a question though.
Oh, go ahead, you're fine.
So, because everything is, my God, Mom, she's adamant.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah.
So, still everything's up in the air on where we're going to be moving to, me and the kids. if you're moving out of state, what's that process like?
It's a little bit more difficult, but basically, if you get that, if you petition,
Wants to take the children out of state. I don't really like, now if this man, I don't know this man. I don't know if this man actually did what she said he did, if he's an abuser and all that other stuff. It take more than somebody accusing. I would have to see it in front of me to be able to make a determination, okay? Because lies are so prevalent and accusations are so prevalent, I can't trust them, okay? But I don't like the fact that a woman can just decide to take the children out of state. You don't know what a man, and I am thankful, man, that I've never ever had to deal with this. Do you know what a man has to go through when a woman just decides, I'm gonna take the kids out of state? Okay, she's able to do that, and then she just works with the courts. You know what happens? You're sitting there with your kids in a different state around people you don't know just because she decided to take them. It's crazy, man. It's crazy that dads don't have equal and you would say on paper that dads have equal protection under the law in the family court. You can say that all you want to. If that were the case, so many men wouldn't be getting used in the family court. And again, I'm not putting this on this woman. I don't know their dynamic because we're seeing a very one-dimensional part of it. But let's keep watching.
and you get that here, as in you apply for it, the judge says, I see what you got. I agree with you. I think that needs to be in place. It'll follow you.
Okay.
There should be some contact with the jurisdictions. If I were you, if you did move to out of state or to another county, I'd advise them like, hey, I had this in place there. Here's my paperwork on it. If you contact this agency, you should be able to. I've been looking for a Jeep to pull up the whole time.
You and me both. Oh, it's just not next door neighbor.
Okay. Yeah. But with that, it's going to be the best way for you to get that petition in that other jurisdiction. Okay. Since you do have to apply for it in the county he stays in, it's less important where you live. If he lived in Montgomery, Alabama, that's where you apply for it.
Okay.
So where you are doesn't necessarily matter as long as that paperwork's in place where he lives.
Okay,
because the reason it's done that way is because we, as the deputies of that county, are the ones who serve that paperwork to him.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like I said, I am pursuing this warrant, and if he does get arrested with us, hopefully they do contact you, or someone contacts you and tell him he's arrested for X, Y, and Z.
Right.
With that, it'll be a hell of a lot easier for you because while he's with us, granted, it probably won't be that long because it is still a misdemeanor charge. He will have to see a judge that morning, and there probably will be bond conditions saying he can't have contact with you.
Okay.
But that won't last forever.
I know. I know.
But that should be able to help you get a more permanent address to serve that stuff on them.
93A at 4532,
if you apply for it and you get it, and afterward he gets arrested, but we haven't been able to serve it, we can serve it to him in our jail. Like I said, it is a misdemeanor. He'll have to see a judge just because of what the charge is, that family violence thing I mentioned. And that's just so that if someone does get arrested in those situations, someone can't go up there that same night after he beat the shit out of his wife and bail him out of jail. He's got to talk to a judge, explain to the judge why he's in there, and the judge decides on a bond or what have you.
Right. Okay.
But that's going to be my best bet for you in terms of getting that taken care of.
Okay.
Real quick, let me get your name.
Yes.
Were your kids present during any of this?
They were not. They were sleeping.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Once I
That's
got
good.
here, maybe like
That's a positive.
maybe about 45 minutes, an hour now.
Yeah.
You're not a
She's not gonna stop.
No, I understand completely.
Yep. I took them. His sister was here. Her children's father was here. I'm assuming they didn't see it, but not too sure. They were probably on the same side waiting for him to, consistently move the stuff out. I don't know if they saw, again, because this door has no light.
Gotcha.
And the way his Jeep was right where like some toys and like miscellaneous stuff right there are. So tentative if they saw that.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't say anything either way.
Yeah, I understand.
So period.
Yeah. Okay. If you wouldn't mind, what is your name?
Yes, Shormy,
SHOR.
M as in Mary, EY.
Do you think you'd be more comfortable tonight going somewhere else?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? Okay.
Just because I have a lot going on.
Yeah.
So I'm just comfortable sleeping in my bed and relaxing, probably taking a bath and drink some water because this is unbelievable.
Yes, I agree. It is super inconvenient, never a good time. Just so you are aware, I do have to contact him and see if he'll tell me his side.
Yes.
His side will most likely be it didn't happen.
Because he literally, I'm on the phone talking to my godmom.
Yeah.
And she's hearing this. So, I'm just like, and then he's saying like, oh, I didn't touch her. I didn't touch her. You're really gonna lie on me? Like, why would I lie about you putting your hands on me at my own house?
Yeah, maybe she's not lying, man.
Feet away from
maybe that's what happened.
My kids are in the house. Like,
no, it is. It is ridiculous. Wait,
okay.
You mind pulling up his number though, so I can
Yes, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That was your mom or your godmother?
My godmom.
Okay.
Yes, my godmom in Wisconsin.
I don't call my mom by her name at all. That's what I was wondering.
So we're not going to really find out what really happened here, but for sure, if homeboy is putting his hands on people like child support, I don't understand still what that had to do with any of this at all. So maybe it was a clickbaity title. Anyway, I do appreciate crime and all. Different opinions you guys got, man. That's what this is for, right? So about men getting taken advantage of in the family court is still a very, very real thing. All right, even though clearly it didn't apply in this situation. I don't review these in advance, and I'm not going to start reviewing these in advance. So it is what it is. So when my video goes up, it ain't going to say nothing about child support. It's going to say something else. I don't want to do clickbait over here. But let me know what you guys think, man. Remember, you can say whatever you want to say. The only rules are talk like you got some sense and be nice. Oh, and the last thing, right? Very possible dude pulled up to the crib tripping because he's not ready to let go. There are a lot of men that do not be ready to let go. And now you want to get physical and now you want to do this and do that. Listen, man, if it's over, let it be over. Co-parent. Okay, you're not going to be able to change her mind. Okay, you need to work on yourself and just be a good daddy. Don't sit up there and make it worse trying to hold on to something that shouldn't be held on to. And that's not saying anything bad about the person on the screen. We don't know. This woman may need to move on. Maybe she's got a better situation. Maybe you're the type of man that's unstable and you're not working. I mean, who knows what it is? So now she got to go to a different state to survive. I don't know the situation, okay? All I'm saying is, if it's over, fellas, let it be over. Work on yourself. But yeah, all praise due to Almighty algorithm. Like, share, subscribe. Yes. We on our way to 1 milli, baby. Let's get it.